Hello students. So students, before starting with heredity and evolution, I would like to revise basic concepts of molecular biology about DNA, chromatin, genes, mitosis, meiosis, chromosomes, DNA replication. So I have explained you this in the previous classes, but I would like to revise it once. You all know that nucleus is present inside the cell. Now, in the nucleus is present the genetic material, and you all know that in humans there are 24 pairs of chromosomes. Now in the nucleus the genetic material is present in the form of thread-like structures which are called as chromatin. Chromatin is nothing but it is a DNA molecule which is coiled around certain proteins which are called as histones. Now in an undivided cell or in a young cell, the genetic material is present in the form of a chromatin. But when the cell matures or just before division, this chromatin material, it condenses and it changes to chromosomes. Means the chromatin material, it shortens, it thickens and it forms chromosomes. Now what is a chromosome? Chromosome is nothing but it is a DNA molecule. DNA molecule means deoxyribonucleic acid. So DNA structure of DNA molecule, if you will see, it consists of two strands which coil around each other, and when you will uncoil the strands, it will give you a ladder-like appearance. So it happens just before the cell divides. The chromatin changes to DNA, and this DNA is the chromosome. In the undivided cell, okay, in the undivided cell, the DNA is single molecule, means the chromosome consists of a single molecule of DNA. Okay. Now what is a gene? The functional part of DNA is called as gene. The DNA, whole of the DNA is not functional. It has functional part and the non-functional part, and the functional part of the DNA is called as genes. Genes provides information for the synthesis of proteins that control specific characters. Thus, genes are considered as the unit of heredity. So, these DNA portion, small portion of DNA is called as gene. And what these genes do? These genes, they code a particular protein. They provide the information for the synthesis of particular protein which controls a particular character. The genes will not code for same protein. In the chromosomes or the DNA, there are large number of genes, but all the genes code for different proteins, and those different protein controls different characters. All your characters, your behavior, your handwriting, everything, the way of walking, the way of speaking, each and everything is controlled by genes. The diseases are controlled by genes. Now, please see here, DNA replication. The students, just before the cell divides, I told you in the undivided cell, the chromosome is a single molecule. But just before cell division, what happened? This DNA strands uncoil. I hope you all know what is the meaning of uncoil. It unwinds, it opens. As whole of the DNA molecule will not open at once. Small portion of the DNA molecule will uncoil, and as the DNA molecule uncoils, another new strand starts forming. You can see in the picture also, you can see that at once whole of the DNA strands have not uncoiled. It uncoils slowly, and as it uncoils, you can see with the green arrow, a new strand starts forming, and this new strands, it coils around the parent strands. Now, in a single DNA molecule, there are two strands. So, both the strands will uncoil. So, there is a formation of a new strand in both the parent strands that has uncoiled. So, what happens? Now, you will see that two molecules of DNA are formed, and each molecule consists of one parent strand and one new strand. I hope it is clear till here. Now what will happen? the DNA molecule will uncoil and the formation of the new strand will continue, and two new DNA molecules are formed which are called as sister chromatids. Because what is chromosome? Actually, it's nothing but it is a DNA. So here if you see two DNA molecules are formed, and these two DNA molecules are called as chromatids. You can see in another picture, and these two chromatids are held together by centromere. Okay, so now two chromatids, you can see in the picture here, two chromatids are shown, and inside the chromatid the coiled DNA is shown, and in this coiled DNA one is the parent strand and one is the new strand, and both the strands are similar, means both the chromatids are similar, and they are called as sister chromatid. Now in the chromosome, just before the cell divides, the chromosome consists of two chromatids. And what is a chromosome? It is a DNA. So there are two copies of DNA, and they will have the same type of gene. For example, in the chromosome, you can see this picture here. There two chromatids are shown, and this constitute one chromosome. So I have told you the functional part of the chromosome or the DNA is called as gene. So here, if one sister chromatid will have a gene for eye color, for black eye color E, the another chromatid of the same chromosome will also have the gene for black eye color, that is capital E. If the black eye color is denoted by capital E, then both the chromatids will have capital E. Suppose if they have the gene for black hairs, then both the chromatids will have same gene. If the gene for black color is capital B, then both the chromatids will have capital B. So they are exactly similar to each other. Now this is called as DNA replication, when the DNA uncoils and there is a synthesis of new strand. Now students, just see another picture, that is homologous chromosomes. I have told you that in a diploid cell there are 48 chromosomes, and they occur in 24 pair. So they come and lie at the center of the nucleus. Now how they occur in 24 pairs? In 24 pairs, one chromosome is of mother and another chromosome is of father, and the chromosomes are exactly similar in structure, shape, size, and they also have the same locus, same position for a particular gene. For example, you can see here in the picture, you can see two chromosomes are shown, one is paternal and another one is maternal. Now, maternal and paternal chromosomes has two chromatids which are exactly similar. Now, in paternal chromosome, you will see it is written eye color locus, and even in the maternal chromosome also it is written eye color locus. So means both will have at the same position, they will have the gene for eye color, which will code the protein which codes for or which synthesize the protein which controls eye color. I hope it is clear to everyone. So that is the homologous chromosome. So there are 24 pairs of homologous chromosomes which lie in the center. I hope it's clear to everyone. Now, I told you there are two types of division. One is mitosis and another one is meiosis. In mitosis, what happens? The body cells have diploid number of chromosomes. They divide, they form two cells, and both the cells have same number of chromosomes. Just see another picture, that is meiosis. Here. Yes. Now what is meiosis? In meiosis takes place only in the reproductive organs. Certain cells which are called as the germ cells are present in the reproductive organs, and these cells are actually diploid, but they undergo one type of division called as meiosis, and they form four type of cells, or not four type of cells, the germ cells, the diploid cells present in the reproductive organs, they divide and they form 4 cells. One cell divides and forms 4 cells which are called as gametes, and each gamete has haploid dose of chromosomes. In human males, the testes is a reproductive organ where the gametes called as sperms are formed, and in females, ovary is the reproductive organ where the ova or the egg is formed. So here how the division takes place, this we have done before also. Please see this picture. Just see B part, students. Now I have told you, just now I told you that the chromosomes in the humans, if we take the case of humans, there are 24 pairs of chromosomes which occur in 24 pairs, and they come and lie at the center of the nucleus. Out of 24 pairs, one chromosome of each pair is of mother, which is called as the maternal chromosome, and another is the father's chromosome, which is called as the paternal chromosomes. So if 24 pairs are there, that means there are 24 maternal chromosomes and 24 paternal chromosomes, and they lie in the center in the homologous pair. Homologous pair means one pair of chromosome will have one maternal chromosome, one paternal chromosomes, and they will be similar in shape, size and structure, and they will have the same locus for a gene which controls a particular trait. Now please see this B part, students. Here you will see two chromosomes are shown. This is one homologous pair. Okay, this is one homologous pair. In one homologous pair, one chromosome is shown by red color and another is shown by blue color. Let us consider the red chromosome is maternal of mother and the blue is paternal of father. Now you know each chromosome consists of two chromatids. So you see the next picture, you will see here there are two chromatids of red color and two chromatids of blue color. But actually there is only one chromosome, red chromosome, and one blue chromosome. Or you can say one maternal chromosome and one paternal chromosome. But each chromosome consists of two chromatids, that is why it is shown by two red color and two chromatids of blue color. Now I have told you in the beginning also that sometimes what happen, the chromatids, they overlap with each other, and these chromatids contain what? Genes. Now when they overlap with each other, there is exchange of DNA material. Now for example, here again we will take the case of eye color. Let us say the maternal chromosome or the mother has black eyes, which is shown by capital B, and the father has blue eyes, which is shown by small b. Now both the chromatids which is marked here by red color will have capital B at the same position, and both the chromatids which is shown by blue color of paternal chromosome will have small b representing the blue eye color. I hope it is clear till here. Okay, the red is the maternal chromosome and blue is the paternal chromosome. So mother is having black eye, which is denoted by capital B, and father is having blue eye, which is denoted by small b. Now since I told you both the chromatids are sister chromatids, here there are two sister chromatids of paternal chromosomes also and two sister chromatids of maternal chromosome also. So both the sister chromatids I told you are exactly similar. So in both the sister chromatids there will be capital B, and in both the sister chromatids of father also, that is shown by blue color, will be denoted by small b. Now when the exchange of material takes place, you will see the chromatin, the maternal chromatid and the paternal chromatid, that is the maternal chromatid is denoted by red color and the paternal chromatid denoted by blue color, which are on the inner side of the chromosome. They will overlap with each other. As you can see in the third picture, they will overlap with each other, and in that case what the exchange of material takes place. So the blue eye color, which is denoted by small b, will go in the maternal chromosome, and the capital B of maternal chromosome will go in the paternal chromosome. As you can see in picture 4, you will see the outer, both the chromatids are pure. In maternal chromatids means it contains capital B, and in the paternal also it has small b, but you just see the chromatids which are present on the inner side. It is not pure, it is a hybrid. It contains the part of paternal chromosome also, a paternal DNA also, and maternal DNA also. In both the sides you can see. Now what will happen? These chromosomes, homologous chromosomes, then they will move to the end of the nucleus, and the nucleus will divide. Okay, now you can see here. Now again, so in this way they will move to the end of to the poles of the nucleus. Then again one more division will take place at the poles of the nucleus, and in this way 4 cells are formed. Each cell will contain one chromatid, and one chromatid is a one molecule of DNA. So here in this way each 4 cells are formed, 4 gametes are formed, which contains haploid dose of chromosomes. Understood or no? I hope. Before you can see there were 2 chromosomes in the beginning, but now after meiosis there is only 1 chromosome. So 4 cells are formed, out of which 2 cells are pure and 2 cells are hybrid. So if you can see here the paternal chromosome, which is represented by the blue color, here it will have pure gene for blue eye color, that is B only, but here it will have the mixture. Okay, so this is called as meiosis. Now what happens in the meiosis? The gametes are formed. Just look at this picture. In the meiosis these gametes are formed. Okay, now one is male gamete, let us say one is sperm, another one is female gamete, let us say ova. And what happens when fertilization takes place? When sperm goes and fuses with the ova, what is happening? A diploid cell is formed, and that diploid cell gets implanted in the uterus of the female, and this diploid cell is called as zygote. Now gamete having haploid number of chromosome, that is sperm having haploid number of chromosome, when it fuses with the ova having haploid number of chromosomes, what will happen? Zygote is formed, and zygote will restore the diploid number of chromosomes, and then this zygote will redivide and will form an embryo and a baby. I hope it's clear to all of you. So students, I have revised this portion with you. Once again you just go through it, and meiosis and replication, DNA replication will not come in the board exams, but it is only for your understanding. So if you have any doubt, you can ask from me, and in the next class we will start with heredity and evolution. Thank you students.